Hello, welcome to another community meeting. Here we are 1 week away from spring break, and I know I've enjoyed getting outside and seeing everybody participate in the activities after school. As you're thinking about break, if you're planning to travel, don't forget to pay attention to the guidance that Eric and I sent early this week. If you have any questions about those requirements in terms of quarantine and testing, please be in touch with him. It's really important that we keep vigilant about these things. COVID is still active in our area, and we've done a great job so far, so let's keep doing that work. I'm also pretty excited to see that the vaccines have become more available to lots of people, and I know students are making those choices too, so everybody needs to do their part to help us. The more of us that are vaccinated, the more opportunities and options we're going to have as we start to look to the fall. So here's a wonderful time for our school meeting, and I'm excited to see it. Have a great day.
Pride card time to Liam Allen from Miss Phelps for enthusiastic participation on the library team. $5 Metcalfs. Pride card to Mitch Dussault from Miss Cheska for helping pick up papers Miss Cheska dropped. Quinn Prentice from Miss Sylvia. Awesome work on the NAHS mural. $5 winners. David Gagnon, $5 Subway from the guidance office. Senior for showing up for your virtual senior meeting with Mr. Cordero. And last, to Danny Pelt from Mrs. Tucker. Pizza. For always holding the door for his classmates and teachers. Ben Franklin says, manners are more important than laws. Remember that.
So I was poking around on the LA website this morning and found the student job board and clicked on it and expected to find, jobs that were asking about raking leaves and stacking wood, and was absolutely amazed to find a whole raft of jobs, like real jobs, some summer jobs and some jobs that are great for the whole year. Christmas Cove Improvement Association, Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens, the Marine Darling Center, the Shuck Station, Hagar, Hanley Construction, so the First National Bank. I think it's awesome that I know that a lot of people in town are often looking for good kids to work for them. And I know that kids around here are often looking for jobs. And it's just wonderful that now we have at least a quick website that'll help connect students who are looking with places in the community who are looking for good kids to work hard. Thanks. If you have a chance, check it out on the website.
Greetings, LA Eagles. Today is National Student Athlete Day, created in 1981 to recognize the positive effects high school and college athletes have on society. Congrats to all our student athletes. Speaking of student athletes, a shout out to Bailey Plord, class of 2017, a two-time state champion individual. A senior at Center College in Kentucky, Bailey led her team with the overall lowest score to a first place finish in an 8-team college tournament last weekend. Congrats, Bailey, student college athlete. April is also Earth Month. Unfortunately, Earth Day always falls with an April vacation, making it difficult to fully appreciate its significance here at LA. I will have trivia questions and community meeting trivia to help recognize Earth Month and Earth Day 2021. Here is an Earth Month note for you. Did you know that the Pentagon will be incorporating climate analysis as our Defense Department has been directed by President Biden to immediately take appropriate actions to lessen the effects of global warming on our national security? I'll end this message with a quote by Ernest Hemingway. The earth is a fine place and worth fighting for.
I've trained racehorses that are worth over $5,000 for my uncle.
I have a lot of farm animals.
Like what?
We got chickens, we got ducks. We used to have pigs. That's
Nice.
about it.
Good one.
Something unique about me is I have a hitchhiker stump.
Something that someone does not know about me is that I was born in Maryland.
Wow. How old were you when you moved to Maine?
3.
And you've been here ever since?
Yep.
Cool.
Something that nobody knows about is I played recorder in Symphony Hall in Boston.
Wait, were you part of the symphony?
No! I was part of Tufts
Oh,
Ensemble.
that's cool. So cool.
I used to have a pet parrot.
What was the parrot's name?
Oh God, I don't think I had a name. No, I literally didn't have a name.
What color was the
It
parrot?
was yellow. Yeah.
And how big?
It was just a small little thing, not big, but.
I think something that a lot of people don't know about me is that I play the bagpipes.
That's amazing. How does your family feel about your playing the bagpipes?
My neighbors certainly don't like it.
I happen to love the bagpipes. Will you ever bring them to school?
I'll bring them to school sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to practice more. Yeah, it's been a few years since I've been like really in it, but
That's all.
I actually don't really like Polish cuisine.
What's famous? What is famous Polish cuisine?
Pierogi. They're like little dumplings, but flatter.
But you don't like them?
I really don't like them.
What kind of food do you like?
I enjoy things that have a lot of fish and seafood in them.
And there's not a lot of Polish food that has seafood?
Not really.
No. Interesting. All right, thank you.
I found a dead body before, so that's pretty cool.
Was it a crime scene?
No.
My family has a huge amount of rabbits.
Like how many?
Maybe 50.
What color are the rabbits?
Black, white, brown.
All the colors, all the
There's
rabbit colors?
Like a nice bronze, metallic color.
I bet that nobody knows that I can do 3 cartwheels in a row.
Is that true?
Oh, that is true.
Were you a gymnast as a young man?
I'm just incredibly agile and incredibly flexible, very graceful, and I'm able to do 3 cartwheels in a row.
You know, this is big talk. We may have to get this on tape.
If anybody asks, I will happily perform 3 cartwheels in a row. All right, let's do this. Watch out, clear the halls.
Oh my gosh, this is. Wait.
Just gotta limber up a little, you know, stay nice and loose.
I'll watch this. I'll watch.
Wait, are we going this way? Here we go.
yeah, stop the doors.
Oh boy, he's going in the door.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
When I was in kindergarten, I shaved my head because I wanted to look like my grandfather.
How bald were you?
Very bald.
Like down to the skin bald?
Yes. I went in, I had like an afro, and then I went into class and my teacher was like, "Oh, you're the new kid." And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "No." And then she sat me down at a different table. She gave me a different cubby. I was freaking out. And then I went to the nurse's office and she was like, "Did you have lice?" And I was like, "No, I just wanted to look like my grandfather." Yep.
Go ahead.
I used to play rugby in college.
Wow. Where did you go to college?
I went to University of Maine at Farmington.
Oh, I've heard they have a good rugby program.
They do, yeah. It's a pretty amazing sport.
Did you ever get badly injured?
I did, several times.
Really?
So,
I mean, it's a rough sport, but did you go back and play even after you were injured?
I did. The worst injury I got was I got my jaw popped out of place, and then it like went back in.
Oh, that
and
sounds
so I still have the
awful.
clicking. My jaw still clicks.
Oh, that sounds awful. But was it worth it?
Absolutely.
For the love of rugby?
For the love of rugby.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Go ahead.
I was born directly 6 hours after my grandfather passed away on December 26th, 2004.
So it's like the great circle of life.
Basically.
New life comes into the family.
Yeah, it's always been kind of a, wow, that was really surprising, or almost like, yeah, just kind of a family thing, yeah.
So, hi. So, my middle finger is slightly bent off to the side, so it goes out kind of like a curl. And then my thumb, since it was slammed in the door a couple years ago, it also doesn't So like this joint right here is just different because the bone's like refused at a like weird angle. So it just looks weird.
Does it hurt?
Nope.
Just looks weird?
Just looks weird.
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a princess cosplayer. I actually own a company called Seaside Princess Parties where I go to birthday parties and other events dressed as various characters such as Belle, Anna, Elsa, Ariel, and all the others. I've been doing it for a few years and it's something I'm really passionate about.
So who are some of your favorite princesses?
Definitely Belle is my number one. I also really like to be Anna from Frozen because I think I'm very similar to her. And I like to be the Disney fairies as well.
And do you sing?
Yes.
You sing in costume, and do you like act the character when you're at the party or at the event?
Yeah, I always try to stay in character, and I do singing and dancing and character-related story times and activities.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That is a fascinating story. Thank you.
This is Mrs. Collins, and I'm going to give you the bad and ugly and the good and fun. Probably what you don't know about me with the good and fun is that our youngest son is a doctor that treats an awful lot of professional athletes. So I have been, and my husband as well, we've been privileged to, like, he's gone in the Red Sox locker room, I've gone in the Red Sox dugout, we've met Big Papi, we've met Holt, we've met all kinds of Red Sox players. We've also met like hockey players like Sidney Crosby and stuff like that. So, and I have some unbelievable stories about these guys, but that's the good and the fun. The bad stuff that I'm sure you don't know about me is that when I was in 8th grade, I was catapulted by a team of oxen and dove headfirst into a manure pile. That's as bad as it gets.
Go ahead.
My great-great-grandfather was held as a prisoner of war by the Japanese in World War II for 3 years.
In Japan? Where was he held?
In Japan. He was moved around. It started off in like Indonesia, and then he was moved to mainland Japan.
And was he okay? Was he?
Yeah,
was he released and he survived and
he
came
survived.
back home and
Came back
everything?
home. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's Miss Long here with a natural history mystery. So I'm out hiking with my 2 nephews, and we're in the woods and we're finding lots of evidence of animal activity. And so one way that you can spot different animals is by looking for their scat or poop. So right here, we've got a type of scat, and I'm gonna kind of put my finger, I don't want to touch it, next to it for size. It's kind of an ovally sort of pellet. So if you know what animal has left behind that scat, submit it for Faculty Shield points. Have a great day.